Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're going to be looking at the number one way to grow wealth and really breaking it down fundamentally. Now, when it comes to wealth creation, investing is of course the best option. Now, investing is not anything that's glitzy, anything that's glamorous, something that is going to take a lot of time and effort on your part and a lot of consistency, again, when it comes to investing, especially if you do not have a ton of money. Now, there's a lot of YouTube videos, there's a lot of noise kind of in the marketplace that says, hey, you can make $100,000 in the next 30 days. You're making $80K a month on YouTube, or probably 99%, if not higher. That is not the case, guys. When it comes to wealth creation, when it comes to wealth generation, it does take time, and that is what we're going to focus on in this video. So number one, guys, start investing and gradually increasing that amount. This is really the fundamentals, and this is really the basics. When it comes to IRAs, when it comes to 401ks, when it comes to a lot of different investment vehicles, it is about consistency, and it is about the gradually increasing the consistency. So what I mean by that is when you're looking at your 401k, let's say currently you put 4% in your 401k, which is about the average. 4 to 6%, unfortunately, is about the national average when it comes to the 401k contributions, which means we have a lot of room to improve. And a lot of people are just putting that in to get the match. And that is really it for the basics of the 401k investing. However, think how long you've been at your job. Me personally, I've been in my job 10 years. Now, what if we took that and just increased it 1% every single year? Gonna have a very minimal impact when it comes to the actual take-home pay, when it comes to the net pay that you're actually taking home, because that is going to go in conjunction with your savings, but it's also going to go in conjunction with the raises that you get at a financial institution or wherever you work. For me personally, our company increases by 1% every single year until you hit that 10%, which means that eventually you're going to hit that 10%. And they're doing this to, again, fundamentally get you to save more money. Now, if you take the money that you're putting into your 401k, put it into an S&P 500, which I always recommend the VOO. Even though I'm not a financial advisor, guys, I have been in the Vanguard S&P 500, the VOO. It is a very low cost index, and it has had an incredible amount of return. If you've looked at some of my videos, financial advisors, about 90% of financial advisors cannot beat the S&P 500, which is incredible. It is a secret investment, a lot of people to generate an incredible amount of wealth. This was also one that was recommended by Warren Buffett. He said, if you don't have a lot of money, if you're looking for low cost investing, it is really the S&P 500 is where you should be putting your money. Not only does it allow you to invest, but it also lets you mitigate the risk because it is across all markets. So the S&P has performed well historically between January of 1924. That is right, guys, going over 100 years or close to 100 years. The S&P index has posted a return of 10.34%. That is right, guys. The S&P 500 has returned over a 10% return in the past, 97 years that we have seen a return. If you're looking and when you started working, let's say you're 16 or 18, whatever it may be, 1%, guys. Following year, 2%, 3%, 4%. You're going to get up to the point where, again, it is not affecting your take-home income because you're living on exactly what you have. So at the end of the year, let's say you get a 3% raise, 1% of that goes into the increase into that 401k contributions until it's capped. Now, as of 2023, you can put $22,500 of your own money into a 401k plan, which means once that is capped, guys, you are doing exceptionally well. And especially once that is capped, you are far exceeding, you're talking 5x, 10x of the normal contributions that we do see in the marketplace today. Second one we look at is push for the salary you deserve. Now, studies have shown that if you're in the same position for 3 years, that is right, guys, 3 quick and short years, chances are you're getting underpaid in the industry based on the experience that you have acquired in that job, which again can kind of be adjusted. Really, what value are you adding to your company and what are they paying you for the value that you need? Companies are still deflating their public salary ranges, again, going down a little bit lower, but according to, again, surveys, you can make about 28% more going to another institution or going to another job in that same salary or in that same position when it comes to different ranges. Do your research, guys. That is one thing that I can stress when you look at Glassdoor.com. When you look at a lot of different places, there's an incredible amount of resources out there to show your position, what you should be getting paid for, put it in conjunction to what you're getting paid, but also take into account the benefits package. A lot of people do not take this into account, guys. Depending on the benefit package that your employer does have, it can be game changing changing when it comes to the money you're actually getting from the benefit package that you're not seeing in your actual paycheck. Next one is pursuing a side hustle. Now, this is one of my absolute favorite, guys. Most of you know that I love doing and I'm very passionate about the YouTube videos. The financial education piece is lacking nationwide, even worldwide, when it comes to giving people the ability to invest. I'm getting people the education that they need when it comes to debt mitigation, debt elimination, even managing payroll, budgeting, things of that nature. And that is the reason why I started the YouTube channel. Think about really what you want to do. For me, it is personal finance. It is investing advice. It is a lot of different things. Some other side hustles, people do VRBO. We see it all the time, running a room. A lot of them do around here. We see DoorDash. We see a lot of different delivery services that people are utilizing as a side hustle. So if the steps and if wealth creation is so easy, why do people not do them? Most people don't. That is really the general rule of thumb when you look at the accountability of an individual and how it is going to affect them in long term. A lot of people are really focused and really stuck in the short term today, not looking at the 1, 5, 10 years down the road, which is the reason why a majority of investment strategies fail as well, is because, again, people do not see the long-term effect. When you're looking at investing is really boring. It's like watching paint dry, guys. It is something that I do dollar cost averaging. We've talked about this before. Dollar cost averaging into the VOO or the S&P 500. I put money in there every 2 weeks. I do not check it outside of those 2 weeks because it is a long-term investment. If I could forecast exactly what it's going to be in 5 years and 10 years, great, that would be absolutely amazing. But unfortunately, we cannot do that, which means I got to have faith in the market and putting money in. Now, when you look again at some of the catches that people do or places where people get stuck, some of the things that I see most commonly is number one, gambling. Gambling, online gambling has been released in Michigan, where I do live. It is incredibly expensive and not many people win at all. Gambling is huge. Same with the online lotto. We have michiganlotto.gov or .com. I see an incredible amount of people that are just losing an insane amount of money within this investment vehicle, which is very, very hard. Now, guys, overall, like I said, investing is really the consistency over amount of time. So in the past year, I put about $40,000 into my 401k because I'm looking for the max contributions. And the reason for that is I do want the tax deductions. Now, we are in a higher tax bracket because of what we earn and the side hustles that we do perform. So overall, guys, again, number one way to grow that wealth and grow it over the long term is to be consistent with the investing. And I promise you, in the long term, it will make a difference. So guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.